Hey, what's up? So, YouTube community, make sure you hit the like and subscribe and comment down below and all that fun stuff. But I just wanted to make a long format video because I feel like I haven't done a long format video. I've been trying to gain shit on, shorts. And sometimes I get views, sometimes I don't. But I think I have to post one of these types of videos every so often, so that way they're like, hey, he does actually make content, so we can push people to his page. But I don't know. When I think about it, the shorts is instant gratification, reels and TikToks. That's where it's at. But the long format, I think, is more for a sustained environment, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Even on my business pages, like on my work pages, my business pages on Instagram and TikTok, I just kind of feel like the longer version, or even on here on YouTube, the longer format version is more for that. But I still have to post on the shorts as well, or the reels, or TikTok, like their format. I have to, because that actually, they push up the views, you know, they push up the views. And I think on like the longer format, it's more for if you search for it. Then the shorts are just kind of just splash in front of you, so they'll throw out a couple of thousand views. Like on my business pages, they'll throw out a couple thousand views, but then after that I don't get anything. While if I do the long form, like this version, the horizontal and the longer video on YouTube, I might not get the views right away, but over time, like a long time, like a year later, I'll go back, I'm like, oh, they gave me like 20,000 or 30,000 views or whatever it is, depending on what I post. So I was just gonna do a little quick video here, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, just to post it on this page, just to see what happened. But with that said, yeah, I want to talk about Avatar 3 for a second. That's coming out. I'm gonna go on Thursday. What do we expect from it? I don't know. Hopefully it's peak. Hopefully shit is good. Hopefully, it doesn't disappoint. I don't think it will. James Cameron knows what he's doing. The first two Avatars were good. But there's a lot of discord about whether or not those characters are actually changing the culture. And they happen to be right, because I watch Avatar and then I put it the fuck away. And until somebody else is like, what'd you think of Avatar? And I'm like, oh yeah, part 2 is better than part 1 or whatever. But I literally do not see it promoted anywhere. It's so far defunct from other franchises like Terminator or Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. It just does not have the same juice to it as those franchises do, for whatever reason. But it should be good anyways. I mean, the first 2 was great, and I can't wait for Sully and Itiri, and I can't think of the fucking Colonel's name off the top of my head. Spider and all them to come back. We got the Fire Tribe. And also switching gears from that to, we're gonna get the Doomsday trailer dropping with the movie. Fucking excited. I somewhere on my, scroll back far enough here, I've had my Doctor Doom makeshift at home fucking cosplay ready to go now, seemingly for like 2 years. Like, I've been ready. So we get the first look, and I'm kind of surprised that they have not dropped anything online yet. I think they're waiting for Avatar. I think they're waiting till Thursday. Probably Thursday about midday is probably when the trailer will drop online, because the movie comes out essentially Thursday, and it's already going to be, I think it's going to be hard for Marvel. Today is Tuesday. It's going to be hard for Marvel to keep it under wraps even Wednesday, tomorrow. I mean, they're doing a great job, because we're getting bits and pieces of information out there about the first trailer is about Chris Evans and Captain America. Then we're gonna get one about Thor. We're gonna get one about Iron Man. We're gonna get one about Thanos. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're releasing 4, culminating into a 5th trailer, an actual trailer. So but it's gonna be good. I want to see Doctor Doom on the screen. We did see him in Fantastic Four, but I want to see him in his own trailer. I want to see RDJ come out and just fucking. I hope the teaser is he walks up on Captain America and like, get the fuck out of here. This isn't your timeline, and just fucking sends him on his way. And like, that's the trailer. That's the teaser. Boom. So we'll see and see. I'm kind of excited for that, as well as Avatar the movie. And switching from that gear to other news that's coming out, Godzilla Supernova, I think is confirmed now. Space Godzilla is coming. Back on the Godzilla hype train. We got until March 2027. Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm expecting a trailer sometime late summer, either around 4th of July, possibly September-ish next year. Because we're still in 2025. We're not going to get anything until middle 2026 trailer-wise of Godzilla. And really, I think, if we're going to talk about that for just a moment here, they need to hold back on. I think they take Space Godzilla and give him the 2014 Godzilla treatment. Like, I just want to see his spikes, then I want to see his foot, and I want to see the tail, and I want to see the crown on his head. Don't give me it all at one shot. Tease it. You got to tease this thing. And I want to see Godzilla in peril, and I want to see Kong in peril and Shimu in peril. You know, I want to see them a little bit beaten up and be like, yeah, this is what's going on with Space Godzilla coming. But we're not going to show Space Godzilla until you get to the movie theaters. Like, go ahead and do it that way. But we're going to see Kong with his arm and maybe some more upgrades, maybe a shield, maybe, you know, something else. I want to see Shimu, maybe possibly with some upgrades. I want to see Godzilla. I know he was transforming in the last one, or he was absorbing some shit. It will be interesting to see if he absorbs Space Godzilla's powers towards the end of the movie. Like, just flat out fucking takes it from him. In preparation for something else. But this could also be a two-parter. I think this is going to be a two-parter because of how long they've been at it. They've already been filming things and they already know what they're doing. So I'm thinking this is going to be a part one, followed directly by something else going to happen immediately. I think this is a two-parter. Just because that's what I'm thinking. I think they're going to skip over Destroyer because he doesn't really make any sense, but Space Godzilla does. And I'll tell you, because Space Godzilla he's got all the same powers as Godzilla, and I think just he'll be able to tee him up, you know, and tee up Kong. And that should be how they treat this. Like, okay, this should be a two-parter. And maybe this is the finale of the MonsterVerse, or they can veer off into Kong's territory, you know, after he gets fleshed out a little bit more of the realm of the Hollow Earth and all that, and they can just hand it off to Kong, like, hey, okay, Godzilla can come back after you've done like 2 or 3 movies. Because I think the MonsterVerse and Legendary has now shoehorned both of them together like they're a buddy cop movie. But I think Godzilla will probably take this one on the chin in the first movie and then come back mid-second movie for the win. That's how I would do it. Again, I've been thinking about them in the route they've been taking for a minute. Also thought that about King Ghidorah. You know, that this was going to be a 2 or 3-parter. Didn't happen, but whatever. But this one does seem like it's going to be a 2-parter, and I think that's what we're going to get with this movie. But with that's over. Eventually, I'm going to get better at these. I'm going to get some podcasting equipment and shit. And so I can do better quality videos. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe below. Here goes a long format video. Thank you.